All right, so I have a lot of tabs to go over here, and they're all pretty big and shit like that. And yeah, there has been a lot of shit going on with like Ethan Klein, and some of it. I mean, I kind of feel bad for bro, cause I mean, bro's literally getting like shat on religiously a lot, and I think it's my time to talk about this whole entire shit show. So this is Ethan Klein. He is known for, I guess, H3H3 or Vape Nation or whatever the fuck. He recently got into, I guess, a dispute with Hassan Piker, which they both did like a podcast together, and then they fell out, and then now they're both like, I guess, attacking each other. And yeah, there's a whole lot. I don't think I really can go through all that in one video, but I'm just gonna go over this part right here, which is this must effing stop by Ethan Klein, made 3 days ago, where Ethan Klein briefly mentions that he had CPS called on his kids by this Twitch streamer called Bad and what's his name? I don't know. But we're gonna watch like this segment of the video into where that streamer, I guess, basically like goes off of nothing into the reason why Ethan Klein should be like investigated by the feds.
To hold all of them accountable. Here, for example, is Denims, aka Hassan Waiting Room, watching Bad Empanada talk.
This guy right here, this guy called CPS on Ethan Klein. So he made this story on Instagram. "You're the best parent I've ever seen," said house slave Abdullah. Oh, I assume this is AB, this guy's real name, to the Kleins after CPS visited them because their kids contracted parasites from dog feces. The Kleins frequently advocate for the genocide of Arabs, while this guy sits in silence. He is a tame of domestic animals. So basically, this guy just goes off of like the whole attacking shit, which not really well educated on that, so I'm not really gonna say much. But the CPS part is where I really want to like touch into.
About the state of our house and how we take care of our kids. Let's take a look.
He lets his dogs shit all over his mansion, and he just leaves the shit on the floor, something that is probably related to the fact that his former housekeeper is suing him for a number of different reasons. So I would assume he doesn't actually have a housekeeper anymore, or perhaps he lost his extra housekeeper. So now the house is just like covered in dog shit. And he has kids, and his kids like crawl into the...
Do you have proof? Like, where are you getting this? Like, I feel like you're just talking out of your ass.
Dog shit, and God forbid, I don't know what they do with it. I don't know if they eat it or if it's just from like contact with it with their hands or something. But they contracted a parasite that I had previously never heard of in my life called Giardia from the dog shit that is all over his house.
Dude, how is it?
That's my question too. Is this fucking true? Because so far this guy doesn't, or I don't. He probably is, but chat's fucking blocking it. But like, bro hasn't shown shit. All he does, like literally, he hasn't shown he hasn't shown shit. All he's doing is just talking out of his ass.
How is it that like maybe once a week I look into what Ethan Klein's been up to, and every time I manage to find more and more terrible shit. This is where Ethan tells a story about his family getting Giardia.
We already have Mold Mondays. Now we have Shit Saturdays.
Also, this is not a joking matter, by the way. It can be very severe and deadly to small children. I mean, much like many other illnesses, it's very, very, very dangerous when infants get the same sicknesses that adults get. There are lots of things that you can get as an adult. You're totally fine. You'll be A-okay. No problem. A child, a small infant that has no immune system, shouldn't be catching anything.
Now, at this point, as he continues, notice the chat is almost in complete universal agreement. Call CPS. Call Child Endangerment.
Yeah, but that's chat though.
Okay, if his kids have Giardia, they need to be taken away.
Over all of this, because everything that he said is known to science, and he's neglected.
Came on the 3rd.
No wonder his house is covered in dog shit, And his neglected children raised by nannies have contracted parasites previously unknown to science from the feces. I wonder why he skipped over all of this, because everything that I said in this story.
And my question here is, why are you bringing this up now? Because he's shitting on your king Hassan?
Which, by the way, was apparently compiled by his crew.
No wonder this motherfucker is always sick. Yeah, it all makes sense now.
By the way, these people can't keep their talking points straight. On one hand, it's we don't raise our kids and our house is just run by nannies and housekeepers. But on the other hand, we also keep our house so dirty that there's dog shit everywhere. I mean,
yeah, that literally makes no fucking sense.
What are the housekeepers and nannies doing?
It all makes
yeah. I don't know. According to them, probably on their ass. But I guess this guy doubles down on this shit too. Or
idea to murder her in a game where you play Hamas. This is the type of person that has been.
Yeah, so this guy basically claims to be the one that called CPS on Ethan Klein. I want to take his kids away because they're in serious danger. Again, talking out of his fucking ass with no, like, anything, like, no nothing. And having CPS, you know, like, just barge into your house and, like, this could be, like, very traumatizing to a kid. And the fact that this guy is, like, almost like concern trolling, like he's over there posting on social media, oh my god, I worry about these kids, please save these kids from Ethan Klein, even though like you're probably doing more damage to these kids than Ethan Klein has ever done. So yeah, CPS got called to Ethan's house and Ethan was rightfully mad about this, and to which here comes Denims, and this is what I want to talk about. Denims denies having any role in calling CPS, which I guess is fair. I think it's very bizarre that you're trying to blame me. Okay, if she says that she has no role in it, then I guess. Oh wait, it says right here, I think it's very bizarre to try and blame me. You would rather spend your time editing a video that is unbelievably in poor taste instead of spending time with your family. Fucking loser. I mean, same thing could be said about you, Denims. You're literally streaming hours and hours upon end trying to take Ethan Klein down instead of spending time with your own family. So, sucks to suck. All right, this is the tweet that I really want to talk about today. So, Denims basically brings out this foolproof logic, says that it's no big deal for the kids because you don't have memories from ages 3 to 5.
Create any bad memory for them. You're not forming memories at 3 years old, and it's very rare that you're forming memories at 5 years old.
I mean, this is pretty much a dumb take because if, let's say you, like, there's some, like, you can have, like, memories for, like, I don't know, but I don't know how to explain this to, I guess, stupid down to your level, but, like, let's say, like, but, like, I guess CPS coming into your house, like, barging in and, like, investigating your parents or some shit like that. And what if CPS was actually successful in taking away her parents or the kid's parents? That could be traumatizing for a kid. And that would, like, stick with them for the rest of their life. And you're saying that, let's say that these kids do, you know, get their parents taken away at age 3 or at age 4 or at age 5, they're gonna remember that shit for the rest of their fucking life. And that will be traumatizing. And you're over here saying that like a 3-year-old cannot form memories or some shit like that? That's fucking hell. I probably did a terrible job at explaining, but like I feel like you guys get the gist of what I'm saying.
Nah, yes, you are. No, you're not.
Yes, you fucking are. Like, let's say, it, like, again, if something, like, traumatizing, like, very traumatizing happens to you at the age of 3 or age 4 or age 5, you're going to remember that shit for the rest of your fucking life. And that will require a lot of therapy. And, yes, having CPS called on, like, let's say you're a 3-year-old or some shit, and CPS just takes away your parents for no fucking reason at all. Because a bunch of concern trolls online decide to just be like, oh, I'm so worried about these kids. Oh, take away their parents because their parents bullied me online. So that means they're a terrible parent in general. That's just going to stick with them for the rest of their life. And that's going to like have them, and that's just going to give them a whole different perspective of the world, dude.
When we're talking about being able to remember, being able to recall memories, it's like 4 is the cutoff. But even if you are forming any memory,
Like memories, like what the fuck do you mean? Like recall? Like if I okay, let's say like if like what do you mean like as in recall memories? Like I still like I peed my bed one time at 4 years old. Of course I'm gonna forget that. That's like very light. No one's gonna. And no one cares. Like that's not gonna stick with me. It's not something that holds anything against me. But having CPS having CPS take your parents away at a very young age, that could be fucking traumatizing, and that will stick with you for the rest of your fucking life.
memories at 4, you're not going to be able to remember them past like 15.
You don't get
You
it,
have
dude.
Maybe 1 or 2 memories.
Unless the memory is like very heavy.
Yes, you will remember.
If the memory is like very traumatizing, you will remember it for the rest of your life.
So everyone in chat here has a collection, like 50 plus memories of when they were 3
Oh, shut the fuck up. That's not what that chatter meant, you fucking dumbass.
years old. Here, we'll look it up.
But like this whole, like that's a whole different ballpark into like what you're like comparing it to.
Let me see if I can find an NCBI study on.
Oh, there's no fucking way. There's more clips right here. Denims puts the blame on Ethan Klein for talking about on stream.
On stream in that way. You think that the reason why this happened is because you're talking about your kids contracting Giardia? Maybe you should stop talking about your children on stream in that way.
You brought up his children, or this fucking tard brought up his children, and you co-signed this. You're the one that co-signed this guy bringing up Ethan Klein's children, calling CPS on Ethan Klein, and you're over here saying, oh, you shouldn't talk about your children anymore when you're the one that brought it up. Or when you co-signed somebody bringing it
I
up.
hold the parents accountable. I hold the parents accountable for that.
And I hold this fucking loser accountable for making false CPS statement. A false CPS call. Oh my god, I didn't know it would get this worse. Alright, so anyways, this clip was making the rounds on YouTube. And Denims, I don't know if this is her or if this is like a fan account, but the Denims Daily channel has deleted like a bunch of all its content. Or I guess I could say here, the Denims Daily YouTube channel has removed most of its content after being featured in an Ethan Klein's latest video. One video from 3 months ago remains. And this is the clip that was featured.
And then Denims hosts this.
Or I guess there's a lot. And then H3 subreddit. Yeah, I guess it's all from this video right here if you want to watch. But yeah, H3 subreddit, nothing innocence, and deleting all your... Yeah, nothing says innocence, then deleting all your videos. Where the fuck am I? And then the Denims Daily channel responds to this, in which this commenter asked, "What is going on? You disappeared off YouTube. You know if Aston Gold had kids, CPS would absolutely take them off him too." Well, I don't know where the fuck Asmongold came from. I don't know why is he being brought up. But I think those are two different ballparks, if you get what I mean. So then the Denims Clips channel responds with, they're launching an organized... Okay, good one, bitch. After what? This guy launched CPS to literally go after Ethan Klein. An organized attack. 2 same videos in just 5 hours. Happy face. Even though all the CPS claims they're making are complete nonsense, they're not nonsense. Like, Denims literally co-signed a guy talking about like Denims literally co-signed a guy who called CPS on Ethan Klein, and even her chat also co-signed this shit too. She was like she watched the video from this guy and basically like, oh my gosh, they're cutting and combining clips together to manipulate their people. I don't like them. I permanently deleted most of the clips about them, and I've hidden reaction videos where they were trash talking Denims. Okay. I don't care about the well, you clearly do if you're deleting all your fucking videos. They leave here, or how they try to ruin the YT community here. That's literally Denims. What matters to me is that Denims doesn't get hurt because of this channel. Well, okay, so this just okay. These two toxic people are trying to manipulate their audience, even though they're wrong manipulators about almost everything. They probably see themselves as a kind of, okay, nope. Oh my god, I see this commentary is a little shithead. Alright, what's this? This is the clip we saw. Oh yeah, I'm trying to like look for clips here. Not sure if I found any. Tipster? Tipster, what the fuck? Denim's taking the H3 hate on the next level. This is probably fake, but this is insane. Yeah, and then there's this person, or Ethan Klein reposted this TikToker hoping that Ethan Klein gets his kids taken away.
Take care of your fucking kids. Why don't you tell your wife, too? She should take care of your fucking kids. Why don't you tell your wife, too? She should be taking care of your kids, too. Both of y'all. Instead, you're posted up complaining about how you got CPS called and they're investigating you, homie. And you're posting on Instagram.
But the fact that, like, it's gone down to this level because of some petty internet beef is fucking stupid.
Oh, I hope his kids get taken away from him.
Based off of what?
Oh, I hope so. They would be so much better off. Fuck. Take care of...
I'm not trying to get canceled today. I am not trying to get canceled today. So yeah, this is... I know I basically just... You know, this entire coverage was like a full entire mess, but... I really want to talk about this is because that there is no way that this whole Hassan Ethan Klein beef has gotten to this extent to where CPS is now getting called on Ethan Klein, and that this whole like everything is now a shit show. And I feel like I don't know. Like I kind of feel bad for Ethan at the same time. I don't really like Ethan that much. I believe in the past he was a bit of a prick, but I don't know, bro. If you're having me sympathize with Ethan Klein in the big 2025, that means you must have fucked up. And these channels, or in this case, the Denims Archive, or the Denims Clips channel, trying to hide Denims, you know, basically co-signing the guy. Like, that says it all. Deleting videos, deleting everything, that just says it all. It just says all I need to know.